Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the first jam of 2025. I'm so excited to see so many new faces, so that means I get to actually go over all of the details that we go through in these slides. Let's jump right into this month, theme being battery. So, first off, and first and foremost, we always highly encourage you, after the jam is said and done, to share your work on social media. We have an Instagram and we have a Twitter, both at JAMA Midwest. Note the two M's in there. And go ahead and use the hashtag JAMAJam to show off your stuff. My vision, my dream for the next month is to try and have some sort of fun JAMAJam themed graphic of our jar guy on social media. This is my dream, this is my vision. We'll see if it happens. So without further ado, let's jump into some batteries. We're starting off with Betwixter's Seabound battery, who immediately went for a meme near and dear to their heart about kind-hearted individuals throwing car batteries into the ocean for the electric eels in need, easily pictured as an object or power-up for a sea creature character. Well, congratulations on following through with your New Year's resolution. The process breakdown, if you haven't seen, it's in the Jam Show-Off channel, is really amazing. This software isn't something I've ever heard of before, and it's definitely something I'm interested in getting to know a little more. It seems really fun. This immediately made me cackle as soon as I saw it, so thank you very much for contributing this beautiful, soggy, wet battery. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Next, we've got this beautiful, amazing battery bat prop rig. Now, I do see that you're in the voice channel with us. If you're interested in unmuting and talking about this at all, we'd love to hear what your thought process was, inspirations, or any highs and lows of the process.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sorry, I'm also playing Stardew Valley on my other screen.
Hell yeah, hell
But
yeah.
so yeah, I didn't really want to do a battery because I'm a technical artist and I don't know, I do 3D modeling, but I like to prioritize my stuff in like technical art. So I created a bat, which I don't know, it's just simple prop, but one thing that I learned how to do lately is how to change textures within an asset menu and then also like change like different things about the prop, like it's got barbed wires, it's got metal rings on it, it's like it's
Yeah.
got a few different options. It's a little customizable for like people, whether they want to use it in a game, animation, like I don't know, it's a free asset that people
Mm-hmm.
can utilize. So I tried to make it as I don't know, customizable as I could.
Yeah,
So I don't know,
it very much
just for
shows.
that.
I'm curious, for the bat extras, is that, how does one set up something like that in Maya? It's very
Oh,
cool.
it's relatively easy. So here, let me get out the mine so I don't have to learn it offline. There we go.
I'm.
All right.
You
I
are
can.
are truly the strongest of us all.
So with that, for textures, you have to create all of the textures on your UV, and then you make them like at the end, like
Hmm.
01, like underscore 01, underscore 02 for all of
Mm,
the ones in
hmm.
order of what you want. And then
Yeah.
you can go into the hypershade node and you can key those to an asset. So you can create little
Mm,
drop downs that'll correspond with that.
okay.
So that's used in a lot of like the more chibi Pokemon games. That's actually how they do like the faces when they move the
Oh,
2D
yeah.
face because those are just
Uh-huh.
textures.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's one use for it. Otherwise, just
Okay.
like different textures.
Oh,
And then
very
same thing
cool.
with the mesh. It's just keying like the visibility. So they're
Yeah.
technically all still there. It's
Hmm.
just what you're seeing is visible.
Very cool. Okay,
Mhm.
that totally makes sense. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
this is awesome. Well done. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right, we've got another member active here in our voice channel. John, would you like to tell us about this amazing Titanfall battery that you made?
Yeah, it's super complicated. There's a battery in the Titanfall 2 video game, and I made it.
You're so humble, John. um,
I did the thing.
it's really nice. It's really well done. I'm curious, the interior parts on the top, is that all in the normals, I assume? In the
Yeah, that's all
textures?
normals. I
Very
didn't want to
nice.
do that.
What software were you using for texturing? Do you use Substance?
Substance Painter.
Let's
It's what I always use. I
go.
use just Maya to model it and Substance Painter to texture it.
Right on. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
totally see that.
It is technically missing some parts that are actually in the game, like some random wires and like a little piece. But I was like,
Well, my
I'd stay in
immersion's
the morning. I want to go to bed.
that is so fair. Well, rest assured knowing that you've ruined my immersion and that I now hate
Yeah,
this asset.
I'm still sorry.
Are the interiors emissives as well?
Yeah, that's all.
Nice.
I had to like hand paint most of those emissives on, which is why if you really look, they're a little wobbly.
Mm. I think that kind of
But
adds to it. It adds some personality, I think.
yeah, character.
Yeah, exactly,
Who
exactly.
wants the technology to have straight lines?
Exactly. The future that we are striving for is wibbly wobbly. Well, hell yeah, thank you. Alright, next we've got a submission from Ezra. A full asset with sub-assets and animations. Let me tell you, the smoothness of this... let me see. The smoothness of this animation, like, handily, like, just blew me away. Again, I cannot stress enough how amazed I was by the submissions this time around. Look at how smooth that thing is. I want to, like, sample some, like, cassette deck sounds and, like sync that up with this. It's so fun and snappy and smooth all at the same time. And I see that you said you're interested in maybe fleshing out the textures a little bit more. Ezra, if you end up doing that, please, I'm desperate, please share that in the Jam channel. It's so good. I'm going crazy this month. And then we've got another banger. Truly, like, this month was just everybody knocking it out of the park. Q with this really fun battery and battery scene. Like, the styling of the textures and the lighting in the scene is just so fun and enticing. It's so well framed, and, like, the backdrop is, like, specific but vague enough that it just really just draws me in. Like, I love this thing. It feels genuinely like a 3D like game menu screen or like a mini game or cutscene that you would see. Like, I can just see like mini games of you fiddling with the battery and like grabbing things and attaching them. It's so good. That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Now, Oz, I see you're also in the voice call with us. If you would like to unmute, if you're able, and share your thoughts on it, would love to hear it. But if not, no worries.
Hello. I was out of town this weekend, and I had big plans, and then realized that I had like no time. I actually finished this. I was at a book signing event like for authors, and I was sitting in the bookstore with my laptop on my lap trying to get this done. So
That
I just
is
wanted
amazing.
something in, even if it was simple. So
That's so
how this came.
so incredible, so commendable. Can I ask, what was your original vision if you had all the time in the world?
I just found a couple cool like concept art pieces that I wanted to do. One was like I wanted to do something that wasn't necessarily a battery. I was going to do like a generator because it's still like a battery.
Yeah.
And then I realized that was too much and too big. And then I found a really cool car battery, and I started to do that and realized I don't have time for this either. So
That's so fair. Well, thank you for submitting something. Like, it's always fun to see what you bring to the table. It's really good. And I'm not paying any attention to the branding of these batteries not matching up. I think it looks great regardless.
thank you.
I really enjoy just also the use of the Energizer, like, actual packaging texture. I think that really does it for me. Alrighty. Now, Miles, this battery-powered talking fish means the world to me. I hope you know this. I'm just going to read through this real quick for this month's jam. I've been thinking about those electric talking fish, the ones that sing songs and hang on the wall, no specific reason why, nor have I been fishing in months, but I felt it in my bones that I wanted to make a river fish-related model for this theme. I really, really enjoyed the the angle that you took on Battery to make this happen, because it fits perfectly. It still makes complete sense. Combining this with like the Billy Bass concept is so fun, and I see that you've got a rig attached to the fish. If you have the time to like make him sing and dance, just know that I will be over here at my desk, standing up, jumping and skipping in circles. He's so fun, and congratulations on tackling 3D for the first time without a tutorial since high school. That is, like, genuinely a huge step. Like, congratulations on that. Alrighty. Now, J-Man Coder, our friend from Canada, which, yeah, of course, this is not an exclusive thing. We only target this at the Midwest because that's where we all live. But you're absolutely welcome to be a member of our community. You experience probably just as much snow as we all do, which I think is the ultimate bonding factor. Maybe. We're maybe saying ope. Who's to say? But for this month, our friend J-Man Coder has submitted a fairly minimalist sci-fi power cell for the JAMA Jam January 2025 Game Jam. I really enjoy the render on this. I'm very interested in whatever the texture is on the platform as well. It's very fun. I really appreciate the breakdown on how the textures were done as well. The blue material is really fun. Oh, welcome back. Hello. If you're interested in chiming in, we would love to hear anything about your thought process or your experience throughout the jam. No pressure if not. I just kind of read through your write-up that was put on the itch.io page, but well, no worries. The most important thing that you must know is that thank you for joining this jam. Absolutely welcome. It's not an, like, exclusive Midwest only kind of thing. I assume you experience snow and or some sort of turbulent weather, which I feel like is one of the core bonding factors. So thank you for being here, and thank you for making this super fun, cool little generator. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Without further ado, let's jump on to our next submission. Oh good heavens, what have we done? Well, now y'all get to see my bookmarks once again. I have no idea how I keep doing this. Anyways, from our friend Dynatopo, we've got the Battery, which, when I first saw it, took me a second to understand the pun that was going on, but it's so good. It's so good. A battery, deep fried to delicious goodness? A delicacy with acidic zing to energize your day? I'm there. I am going to consume this at my own risk. If any of y'all are watching this video and haven't kept up with the conversations going on in the Discord, I strongly encourage you to go and listen to Dinah's breakdown of, like, the process making it, because just repeating one 3D object, like, enough to make that texture and still having it be, like, indistinct, like, when you're looking really close at it, is amazing. That is, like, a 3D artist's, like, main struggle is, like, repeating assets in a way where they don't look, like, duplicated. It's so good. I'm still gonna follow up with my dream and my vision of creating, like a state fair food stand that sells these. I pinky promise. And I believe this is our last main submission. Mags bringing us the Battery. I sincerely apologize, I forgot to update the text. But know that this was partially inspired by Fortnite, which I then had to go and look into what that meant, and saw that they had a very fun lineup of cool stylized bats, and I could 1000% see this being a perfect fit in. This would be another fun challenge for any of our 3D artists in this Discord to try and model just for funsies. Like, had I all the time in the world, this would be, like, on my docket for sure. I want to see this thwack somebody and hit them proportionally with electricity to how charged it is or something. It's so fun. Once again, eating it up. And we've got 2 honorable mentions this time around. We love to see them. First was a living battery by our friend with the Discord handle of 0600. This thing is so fun. This looks like, it's giving me like Metal Gear vibes a little bit, but like pixelated. It's really enticing. I would love to see whatever is in there. It looks almost like a potato or like a spider or something. No idea, but by gosh, by golly, let me tell you, I love it. And our final submission, and another honorable mention, Isabella is planning on putting together a very cool game mechanic. Here's the text for it. Go read it in the Discord for a further breakdown. It sounds like we'll be getting a video about it, probably, hopefully, sometime soon, which, if and when that comes out, I will be jumping for joy. It sounds very interesting from the breakdown of it. Feel free to check that out in more detail. And thank you for putting some effort in. Love to see it, love to hear it, even if there wasn't anything that you were able to get done. It can be a tight turnaround, so I really get it. Alright, so for all y'all who are new here, we have voting, and we have awards that you can get. Everybody's allowed to vote. We put all of the main submissions into a poll where you're able to vote for each award category and what you think would deserve the win. We have 3 different awards. We've got Best Use of Theme, Most Creative, and Best in Show. You're able to vote for any of these categories. You could vote for the same one for all 3 if you want. But we encourage you, like, take another look through them. Check out the itch page once more and just really let it sink in which ones you feel like deserve which award. So voting will be open from the time the poll is posted, which will be as soon as I'm done recording this, until 6 p.m. CST tomorrow, and then we'll announce the awards, hopefully, quite shortly following. We've had a bad track record the last couple months, but I pinky promise, this is our New Year's resolution. We're going to get marginally better at that. And our winners... Our winners will get a shout out in the announcements channel, as well as a fun little digital certificate, and the winners' roles in the Discord that lasts until the next JAMA Jam, as well as always, the big bragging rights. So keep in mind, next Jam is going to be February 7th through 9th, same time frame. It's going to be 6 p.m. CST on Friday to 6 p.m. CST on Sunday. It's going to be the first full weekend of every single month, so spread the word, get your friends out here, invite them to the Discord, and let's make it an even bigger jam next month. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining and hanging out. We're going to cut this recording off here. See you next time.